BBC Kids! We have a special guest today.
Hello and welcome back to BBC Kids, the scientific kids show just for you. Today we will be talking about one of the latest problems that affects all of us. Pollution.
How do you get to school in the morning? In 2013, 25% of all school children went by foot or took a bike. 28% were brought by car and 42% took public transportation. As you may or may not know, all of these forms of transportation pollute the environment.
On the other hand, we will be talking about market failure. Now let's go to Katja,
who will be explaining to us the definition of market failure.
So, broadly speaking, market failure is when the government supports something that is bad in some aspect, for example, an environmental aspect, or something that even affects you personally, even though a better version or method already exists on the market, because it just actually works out better for the government this way, because financially they get more out of it.
Now, you are probably wondering why we are talking about these seemingly unconnected topics at the same time. Well,
it's considered a market failure because the government supports methods that pollute the earth. Well, this is either because they get more money out of these methods or because it is cheaper to use these even though there is a more expensive alternative that is better for the environment. An example of a market failure is if the government supports a specific production. The production of cars, for example. Now the problem is that the cars cause CO2 in the air. And if the government keeps supporting the production of cars, there will be always more CO2 in our air. Now the problem of CO2 in the air is that the earth always becomes warmer and warmer. And it's also very bad to breathe air in that has a lot of CO2.
Another reason why pollution is a market failure is that the government doesn't charge the suppliers for polluting the environment, making them release as much CO2 into the atmosphere as they want. And now back to you, Miss BBC.
Thank you, Amber, so much for your help with this topic. And Mabel, she'll be here next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. I think we can all agree that the government is making an effort to change the problem of pollution. For example, they're subsidizing electric cars. But what is subsidizing, actually? So, a subsidy is the government funds a specific production, which means that the government pays companies to produce their product. Now, in our case, this product would be an electric car. Because the government funds this product, we as consumers have to pay less for it. Furthermore, electric cars are very good for the environment. They do not produce as much CO2, which means that it would even be better for our environment. The government is doing, let's see what we can do. Well, for example, we can use our bikes more often, we can turn the lights off always, we can recycle stuff, we can ask mom and dad to use solar panels. Since we are the politicians of tomorrow, we have to take matters in our own hands and take action. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week on BBC Kids.
BBC Kids! Woo! La 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 la! La 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 la! La 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 la!
Okay, now we're filming.
Okay.
Testing. Okay.
Hello and welcome back to BBC Kids, the scientific kids show just for you.
Great looking at the fucking book. The book is straight in the shot right now. Like, we can see till here.
Oh.
And you keep on holding it like here.
I'm a bit dumb.
I'm a bit dumb.
Sometimes, I swear.
Jesus Christ, I fucking hate this.
Like this?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
BBC.
Guys! The star fell down. The star fell down.
Hello and welcome back to BBC Kids, the scientific kids show just for you. Today we will be talking about
We're talking
one of the
about.
latest problems that affects all of us. Okay.
How do you get to school in the morning?
What?
What? I have to talk
No,
now.
no, 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 no. I have to talk.
It's not holding
It's
in.
okay.
Wait, du musst noch ein bisschen länger da.
Yeah, let it drip
Okay.
in.
Let
Do-
it
should
dry,
I-
let it dry.
Can't hold it up anymore.
Let it dry.
Let it dry. This glue sucks. Way more than I remember.
Please try.
Cause we don't wanna.
No, we need you.
Yeah.
Please try.
I hope this is recording everything.
It is actually recording everything.
What is? Oh, it's filming.
Yeah,
Let it dry. Let it dry. Can't hold it up anymore. Let it dry. Let it dry.
oh my god.
We needed to dry.
Okay.
Yeah, we needed to.
Okay, quickly.
Hello. Hello.
Doodly doo. What are you doing?
Nothing.
I'm honestly
achievement.
done.
That's
No,
good.
you have to. You stop.
BBC Kids. Percent of school chills.
God damn it, man! Oh, school chills came to school, my Guys, don't jump past the camera because